Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today, we need to take a little bit of a look at some frankly big news. And look, I know that we have had a bunch of big news stories lately, and I'm sorry about that. But we've got another very big news story here. Shout out to lovely Primal Lugia and the lovely Antoine Boulet for providing translation information and frankly making my life easier because those dudes are awesome. So, we have two new Pokemon TCG sets to talk about, Sword and Shield 8 and the 25th Anniversary Collection. Yeah, that's right. That set is finally kind of revealed-ish. So starting off with Sword and Shield 8 then, what do we have? It is going to be Fusion Arts. Now this shouldn't surprise too many people. Every time there is an interesting trademark registered over in Japan in the relevant category for Pokemon TCG, we talk about it on this channel, and generally speaking it ends up being true. Well, Fusion Arts was a trademark we talked about a while ago. It turns out that is the name of Sword and Shield 8. Which is kind of cool. Now, what do we know about this set? Well, we know the poster child for the set is Mew. We know that there will be 100 cards plus secret rares. Now, that actually makes it a smaller set than we've been used to. Because if we take a look at, for instance, Sword and Shield 7, which is a double set, each of the two sets has 67 cards plus secret rares. So you're talking about 134. Plus secret rares rather than 100. It's not a double set. It's the first time in a little while, I should mention. It hasn't been a double set, but it's not a double set, and because of that, it is ever so slightly smaller. Well, I say ever so slightly, it's a fair bit smaller. It is going to be releasing on the 24th of September, which is 5 days before my birthday, so maybe the kind of thing I should be getting excited about. Oh yeah, and it's bringing in new gameplay mechanics. Yeah, we've got an actual sell sheet, which has been actually translated because Antoine is awesome. So here's what we've got. Fusion is a new battle style comparable to Ichigeki and Rengeki, Single Strike and Rapid Strike, for those of you that prefer the English names. Made of Pokemon with various powers, it will expand the strategic options and make for several meta-impacting decks that players will enjoy. So think of it like a new category of Pokemon, in the same way that we've got Single and Rapid Strike Pokemon that have their own tricks, like Single and Rapid Strike Energy. We've got Fusion Pokemon. But we don't know exactly how this is going to work out. Whether it is just going to be like Single and Rapid Strike, where Fusion Pokemon have their own tricks that only work for Fusion Pokemon, or whether they're going to have actual new mechanics as well. We don't know, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know. Now, we are given a little bit of information about Mew v Max, which has been 100% confirmed. It will be able to fight in a large variety of ways, worthy of the Pokemon that can use every single move in the video games. Mew v Max decks should have an impact on the meta, comparable to that of Rayquaza and Duraludon. Now, we talked about them the other day, and I told you bluntly that I thought they were both very good cards. And it's interesting that when they were officially teased in the sell sheet, which is what's happening here, this is a sell sheet, teasing the set to try and get retailers interested in ordering the set, etc., they were described as comparable in power to Eternatus v Max, which of course was one of the very best decks at the time, and continues to be a great deck. Well, good news, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently Mew v Max is going to be that gosh darn good as well, which sounds kinda cool. We are also told that the Fusion Arts set will include plenty of cards to help build a Fusion deck. New players starting this summer should have no trouble making a deck. The way they're talking like this is basically, and they say this is Antoine's translation of the sell sheet, and it's basically going, look, we know some of you are new, Pokemon's exploding in popularity lately, the TCG, etc. Well, you know what? How about this? How about making it nice and easy for people kind of getting into the game? And that's what we know about Sword and Shield 8. Now, what is, of course, incredibly interesting is that we have had Sword and Shield 7 revealed as in the set as a whole in some cards. We've not had the full reveal, not by a long shot. And we found out about V-Union, which are in between Sword and Shield 7 and 8. But there doesn't appear to be a Sword and Shield 7A. And Japan always has an A set. You know, in the same way EV Heroes was Sword and Shield 6A, and is coming in Evolving Skies. Doesn't seem like there is an A set. Now this, of course, is very, very interesting, because our Sword and Shield 8, the set after Evolving Skies, we of course have absolutely no idea what this is going to be, but that set is going to be made up of Japan Sword and Shield 8 and Japan Sword and Shield 7A. Except as it stands at the moment, Japan Sword and Shield 8 has 100 cards rather than like 135, and there is no Sword and Shield 7A. But then again, remember that we had about 50 cards cut from Chilling Reign. And remember that as it stands at the moment, Evolving Skies is probably going to end up having some cards cut as well. So all of those cards that are being cut from these gigantic sets, you should pretty much expect them to be popped into this set, into our Sword and Shield 8. Now, to be 100% clear, that is in no way, shape or form confirmed at all. That is just me predicting. But Sword and Shield 8 with no Sword and Shield 7A and Sword and Shield 8 being smaller in Japan, that means our Sword and Shield 8 is starting to look quite small, very small compared to things like Evolving Skies. But then again, we'll have had 2 sets of a bunch of cards cut from it. So come on, I think you can do the maths just as well as I can there. Oh yeah, and they've also gone and revealed the 25th anniversary collection with Pikachu on the front. And this set contains 28 cards, plus secret rares, and will be releasing on October the 22nd of this year. Now remember, we are supposed to get our anniversary set. Now, this has not been confirmed. We don't have confirmation of this. We just have distributor listings. However, our anniversary set is currently scheduled for October the 8th. Japan's is scheduled, and now Japan's is officially scheduled for October the 22nd. Does that mean we're actually getting it 2 weeks before Japan? Now again, Japan's release date of the 22nd of October is confirmed. It's on the official sell sheet. Our date of October the 8th is not confirmed. It is not on anything. It's just a date which has been kind of given out by distributors, etc. So that is absolutely subject to change. But we might actually be getting it slightly earlier than Japan, and that's kind of cool. But yeah, 28 cards? I know, right? It includes artwork that will contain conceptual artworks calling back to their respective era's atmosphere, i.e. they're going to make Gen 4 cards look like they belong in Gen 4. All the cards in the set are holos, and if you take a little bit of a look at the sell sheet there, you can see Pikachu, and then you've got Dialga and Palkia, and you've got Zacian and Zamazenta. Now, we've in Generation 8 at the moment, and there's only 28 cards in the set, so you're talking kind of 3 or 4 cards from each generation. So don't expect, honestly, and again, this is a prediction, pure prediction. I would expect mostly box legendaries and then a few special ones like Pikachu. Because 28 cards, 8 generations, that means we are averaging 3.5 cards per generation. So, especially when you realise that actually a lot of the time there is that third legendary. So, in the same way, yes, Gen 4 has Dialga and Palkia, but it also has Giratina. I think we could basically just be seeing box legendaries and then the odd one like Pikachu to round it out. No confirmation, but looking at the sell sheet here, knowing how many cards are in, that's my prediction. And I'm hoping you can follow my logic there and see, right or wrong, that it is a sensible prediction at least. Now, they say about the 28 card set, an easy to complete, newcomer friendly 28 card set. With 28 cards to collect, this set is a good opportunity for casual fans to start enjoying collecting. So essentially, it's going to be a very, very small set. One of the things I found extremely interesting over in Japan, Detective Pikachu was a very small set. And over in Japan, if you bought a box of Detective Pikachu, you would get the entire set. Is that going to be the case here? The answer is we don't actually know, but kind of interesting, right? I think that's, again, it's unconfirmed, but they did it with Detective Pikachu, they could do it here. Incidentally, like Detective Pikachu and like all the special sets we get, expect these to not come in booster boxes, expect these to come just in special packs with promos, etc. So, expect not to be able to buy booster boxes, expect this to be distributed in a very similar way to, for instance, Shining Fates. That is what we are expecting based on distributor listings from the past. And that is how special sets in Japan always tend to end up coming over here. Again, unconfirmed, but given everything Pokemon has done in the past, I would argue entirely sensible. So yeah, promo cards are coming as well, combined with promo cards for a double collection experience. Cards from the past make a comeback in promo packs distributed through a promotion campaign. With this set and these promos, enjoy a double collection experience. Now remember, when you buy packs of Shining Fates and all of that over here, those special sets, they tend to come with a promo or two. So I don't think, again, it's a huge stretch to predict that when we get our free pack blisters or whatever they are, that we are going to get the promo cards in those products with the booster packs, just like we did for the Detective Pikachu promos, the Shining Fates promos, things of that nature. Now I assume these promo packs are going to go absolutely nuts. So, one promo pack with one card in each will be given for each purchase of 4 25th anniversary packs, and 4 promo packs given for the purchase of 1 box. Now, Antoine notes that is slightly confusing, but we don't actually know how many packs are in a box. It may well be 16 packs in a box, or it may be that if you buy a box, there's say 12 packs in a box or 10 packs in a box, and you get yourself a little bit of a bonus for buying a box. These are starting on October the 22nd, the same day that the set releases, while stocks last. And cards in the promo packs are not legal for play in the standard format. So, again, I have no idea why this might be, but expect these promo cards, some of them to be a little bit nuts, either in the design or in the effect, and that sounds like an awful lot of fun. It does also note the promo packs will also be included in other product, hopefully to make it a little bit easier to actually get hold of. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we know about the sets in Japan, and you notice as we've gone through there, I've told you what is likely, though unconfirmed, to be the case when it comes out over here. I'm excited, and quite frankly, I think you guys should be excited as well. These things sound awesome. Oh, I should have mentioned Sword and Shield 8 will be our November set. We always get a set in November. The placeholder date we have at the moment is November the 12th. Though, of course, that is subject to change. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we know. That's what we can deduce. And hey, we get the 25th anniversary set 2 weeks before Japan, assuming the placeholder dates are correct, which there is absolutely no guarantee that they are. Oh, lots of fun things going on, ladies and gentlemen. So fun, I cancelled the video that was supposed to go up today and went on to this one because, man, I wanted to talk about this. And now I have. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I want to know what you think about all of this, so go nuts in the comment section. Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that fun stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.